The Democratic Republic of the Congo, or DRC for short, is a developing country located in central sub-Saharan Africa. The Human Development Index, better known as the HDI, gives the DRC a Human Development Index rating of 0.457 out of 1. This extremely low ranking is partly due to the lack of availability of school for children, especially young girls. With about 46% of its population consisting of children 14 years old or younger, the Democratic Republic of the Congo ranks as one of the countries with the largest number of children lacking access to education. However, a major issue that the DRC faces is the gender inequality within its education system. A demographic and health survey reported that the literacy rate in the DRC is around 88% for males and about 63% for females, 25% less than males. On top of this, UNESCO reports that women are expected to complete 8.5 years of schooling, but also notes that only 36% of girls make it to secondary school, implying that a very low percentage of girls actually end up meeting that 8.5-year expectation. Factors such as low family income, poor school infrastructure, and unsafe territories have all played a crucial role in limiting the children, specifically girls, in the DRC from being able to attend or stay in school. Our organization name is Gender Equality Association for Poor Students. Our mission statement is, we strive to bring gender equality and fair education for youth in their primary education and to decrease women illiteracy in the DRC. Our vision statement is that within the next 5 years, our organization plans on ending all kinds of gender inequalities in the Democratic Republic of the Congo schools.
In poorer schools of DRC, women education is seriously affected by limitations through health and biological needs. The government of the Democratic Republic of Congo has often failed to address the issues of sanitary pads in the DRC national budget to meet the menstrual biological needs of girls. The girls also don't have enough budget from family to take care of this issue, usually because they're from poor families and live in poverty. Therefore, many young girls miss up to 1 week of school per month, leaving their education to fall behind that of boys. The first objective of our organization is to increase the provision of health and sanitary pads for young girls so that they don't miss too many school days. Our team plans to do this by allocating a number of sanitary pads to be given to the poorer schools for them to be distributed to the schoolgirls. One anticipated risk of this objective is that schoolgirls from poorer families may not be familiar with these pads because of no previous experience with them. For this, our team plans to mitigate this risk by providing a timed training prior to the distribution of these sanitary pads. For schools that offer health classes, a certain class day can be devoted to educating schoolgirls on the topic of menstruation. Our team will record the total attendance of girls in a regular week before and after the distribution of the pads. If there is an overall increase in the attendance rate within a year, that signifies a success for our group.
Most young women in the Democratic Republic of the Congo do not go to school or seek higher education because the role of women is seen as the caretaker of the family. Our team's goal is to increase the rate of women in higher education by 55% by the year 2022. Our organization will distribute monthly funds to families living in poor areas who otherwise cannot afford to send their daughters to school. A risk associated with this is families misusing these funds. To prevent families misusing funds, our team will monitor funds given monthly and keep record of what participants are spending the money on. Our team will assist families with minimal funds to encourage families to enroll their daughters in good schools and obtain the necessary materials for success. To measure our success, our team will keep in contact with participating families once a month and partner with school officials to keep a record of young women's grades at the end of each school year.
It is important to cut crime rates in half in cities around schools because it will provide a safe environment for children to be able to play and get an education. Without crimes in the neighborhood, the percentage of children attending school would have a significant increase because there's a less likely chance of being drawn into a life of crime. One risk that this creative objective may face is that the country can't afford paying for new expenses, and most people already don't trust the government, so they may see increased insecurity as a threat. Not only may they see the police as a threat, but this new system may also start new problems, increasing crime, with people wandering out at night and breaking curfew. One approach that may solve all of this is to assure everyone that this is for their own benefit. It would also help a lot if we were able to put someone in charge of monitoring security and to come up with a new law about being after curfew without a valid reason. Our team will observe crime data rates for each year and record the changes that happen within the year. The objective would be a success if the crime data rates have dropped and if there's no more crime in the area.
Our organization has laid out a timeline for when we hope to achieve our main objectives. By 2020, we're striving to have increased the enrollment of women in higher education by 55%. In 2022, our aim is to change the legislative by implementing a change in the school curriculum, adding classes to promote health awareness along with effectively distributing sanitary pads for young girls. Lastly, by 2024, we hope to cut the crime rates in half in areas most affected by the risks of kidnappers as well as armed